I always hate my fucking. There it is. Just didn't want to show the first time, I guess. Oh well. I think that's the right one, isn't it? Because it may be the one from back. Get off. I fucking hate my phone sometimes. These phones are so stupid. Because you touch one thing and it screws up the whole thing. All right, so relative to the rest of the barons, Tursville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. Yeah, he does. Come slumming. Okay. The Union Building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times. So triangles don't end your turn. Many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is kind of a place where everyone knows your name but keeps them for themselves. It's kind of like Cheers, isn't it? Well, this is Cheers. But why is it called the Streamstress Union? The Seamstress Union. Why is it called the Seamstress Union? That's like sounds like something like you're making clothes and shit. What is a seamstress? That's what it is. Okay, never mind. This is like one of those. It's like the Teamsters Union, I think. I don't know. But we gotta go find Cody now. So we are going to go in here. Where are we headed? We headed in here? Can I go in here? Is there a, what? Well, let me make sure it's nothing in here I can play. There's an old pinball table. Wish you could play that. It'd be fun. But it's not plugged in. Does it still work? What is this? What is that? It's got a big giant car on it. Is it Crazy Taxi 2060? Crazy Taxi 2060. This is Eric Mersman. Hey, guy. I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want to find those? Dibs, I'll take a look. Ooh, let's see what he's got. He's got good stuff. Alley Punk. Is that all I got? Where's my... Clothes directly imported from this... Where's Alley Punk? Just toss it on and head on out. Perfect for working in the shop. Grants intelligence +1. Okay. So that's 700. That's 750. Jesus, because armor 4, but Alley Punk. Okay. Secure ninja clothing. I don't need that because I'm not a samurai, so don't need it. Slash runner. Are you mad? Okay, don't need that. The black hat. Secure adept clothing. Secure clothing. Secure decker clothing. I already have that. Is there not any more different? There's a rigger. Okay, so we secure decker clothing. Okay, we see here. Put that on. So that's what that is. Ah. So what? Okay, now I need to. Let's see. I got the shotgun. I don't need the other thing. I need a gun. I need better guns to hold on to. Do I have any spells? I do. What's my other spell? Okay. Spells. Let's see. I got a nitro. I got kamikaze. I've got basic medkits. Medkits. Basic medkits. Can I switch out with this? Take that back. Wait. I'm clearing all of it out just to put where I need to. Okay, hold on. Go back in there. Go back down. The spells, what I need here. I've got that one. I got a heal wound. Okay. So I have a mage spell. They're all mages, aren't they? Yeah. But wait, there's no free spots. Where the fuck is this free spots at? They're right there. So you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put. What is that? Oh, that's an HPS. I need that. Yeah, that's my deck. I need to have that. Okay, let's see here. Let's go down, back over here. Let's go down. There are no free spots. Where the? See, that's what it looks like. That's basically what it looks like. You're a decker there. What the? I don't understand where my spells are. I'm confused. Okay, anyway. Nope. So we are good. I hate when it does that. It'll sit there and it'll be like trying to load, but then it gets stuck. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the armor, dude. Appreciate it. Sweet deal. What do you mean by sweet deal? Your reps don't matter. Oh, well. You can jump over the top of that. Hi, Vog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes? Okay. Fetish. The troll does not seem fully of his world. He mumbles to himself constantly, appearing apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof, and you shall have it. Mutter, I'm honored, your majesty. Mutter, mutter, he looks you in the eye, and his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. So we get more. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, baby! I don't have the thing. Is that all you got? The most basic spell every mage knows and always has ready. Yeah, so it's a power bolt. Oh, nope. $350. What do I? How much is it? $100. I take it just because. Take it. Okay. Approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's mixed, a mixed race, African and Japanese. She's Japanese. Nice. That's sexy. I think a Japanese, I think an Asian African person is sexy because, man, if you're of color, I find you very, very, very attractive. Especially if you got Japanese. I'm an Asian fan too. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. Are you enjoying the Steamsters Union? There should be pretty there should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Of course you are. Knowledge is power. Eh? Does it say nay or does it say a? Nay? Oh, so I've been told. Soka, and why should I help you? Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you're are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. Fuck! So she already knows about the insurance policy. That's what happens when Sam gets drunk. He blabs shit that he's not supposed to. Mr. Sam, what happened? You told her. Did you? Fuck. Idiot. Pretty much. Now let's go ahead and check one more time. I'm looking to see. What does this mean? Is it she's talking about Jake? So if you guys don't know, Joshua beat Jake Paul in a fucking boxing match. Jake Paul got beat tonight. I'm so excited, so happy. Finally, that asshole got beat. I don't like him. I don't like him. I like his brother Logan much better than him. I'm more of a wrestling fan than I am of a boxing fan, but I'm still a huge boxing fan. So that kind of gives you a little insight to my wrestling fandom. I'm a huge wrestling fan. If it's not wrestling, if it's not a WWE event, it's not wrestling, it's not G GPW, MLW, AAA, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, Ring of Honor, AEW. I mean, I like AEW, but their shit has gotten so lackluster now. Lucha Underground was my all-time favorite wrestling promotion because it was more of a soap opera than it was. It was like a soap opera mixed with wrestling. So like they'd have the guys and they'd be like they do like promos in the back or something, or they do like little storylines. You know, like when Randy Orton was talking to Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio was back behind him doing the pull-ups on the little locker and he broke the locker. The locker fell apart. I think that was done. I think WWE took certain things out of that He said, we're going to fix it. We'll fix it when we're done. So, like, if you go around, like, a game, you know, okay, so his avenging angel would strike back from him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever you could beg or borrow enough wind to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter. Now, when she mentions chips, when she mentions chips, there's a brand out there called BLTs. Or no, BTL, excuse me. Sorry. It's better than whatever they call them. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. Well, that's true. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of a family, even if none of us truly liked him except Cody. He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Cody was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Kalu, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out of the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of him, either of them. Why is this place called the Strange Seamstress Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted a high number of possible to gain power. Wanted as high a possible number to, as wanted high as a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so that they entered them all as seamstresses. So they turned them all into, so they made them fictional dressmakers to hide their identities. What? This is weird. When all girls accumulated enough money to open up her own place, when a girl accumulated enough place with it, she names it the Seamstress Union. So potentially workers would know that they were be treated as fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress. No, perhaps we know each other more. Perhaps we know each other more. You'll know more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. With that, I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I feel fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you, I think you, if you are what I think you are, you know. There's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. Maybe be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Thank you. Okay. So we go up to her room. Okay, let's see here. Let me see where we're at. Okay. Oh, I gotta find my chair. Why is my Where'd my chair go? There it is. It's weird. Like I can't see my chair sometimes. Okay. So we're gonna look here. We're gonna interact. We can't interact with that. That's to change levels. Click here. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a passcode for entry. Okay. I got a burp. Huh. I hate my fucking shit, man. It just. I'll go in there in a minute. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Huh. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is password recovery option. Please answer the security question. What's your first childhood pet? I'll have to wait till we find more about it. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find four Pecos goons sleeping. It's getting fucking ridiculous. I would say so. It's just fragging, but it means fucking, okay? Told you I'm gonna tell you about the words that they use differently for cuss words. I want to be with him, with the real Peco. But this Cutter shit keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby. Need to the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union. But he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. As soon as soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled the shit like that again, I would be sleeping that he would be sleeping in an alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't worry. I don't want to leave him. He's the reason I got through all the stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment, and got this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the gang. I came back from my shift to find four of the Peko goons sleeping on the floor. Okay. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. That arouses my sexual fantasies at that point. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so let's go find out what we're looking here for the second page. The paper has handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Peiko reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Peiko. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "I'll see you in a few hours, babe." Returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt that it's better without the constant arguing about it. The last two nights I've come back home to work from Topeka waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that's as I turn the key. Imagine that is, as I turn the key in the door, he peeks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems to superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Let's just say that Peiko should stick to his guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Damn. Page 3. This is a receipt, an old photograph stuck between the pages. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows scrawled on it. Shadow. See, that's what I put in the shadows. That's incorrect. I must have missed one. I think I know what the code of the computer is. A COD receipt for special order 5 pounds of zebra meat from Murray's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. What? Zebra meat? Okay. Need some strange shit in this world. Well, they all, because I don't know. I think Cody is not. I think Cody's not a is a different breed than us. I'm getting the suspicion that she eats zebra meat. Get the fucking off my fucking shit. I hate when you do that. This thing gets stuck in it. You pull it up and it like jerks your almost out of your hand. It's like just. Page 4. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 34, 24, 36. So 34, 24, 36. Okay. Go find the bathroom here. Where's the fucking bathroom at? Where's that wall safe? Is there a wall safe or something? So I don't know. 34, 20. It's 36, 24, 36. Can I go in the? I can't go in the damn bathroom. Okay, fine. Okay. What is it? So I just got a grenade. Does 12 damage though. It's got AOE of 2. We've done that. We've done that. Mm. Okay. Cody's computer is ancient. Probably a fish out of some. Okay, we already got that one. So we already did that. Okay, what else we got here? We got Spect. Okay. A frame painting of Chicago skyline done. Wait. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, inspection. Nice. I have an idea. Okay. What is your first childhood pet? Fido. What's your favorite musical act? Shadows. Hmm. Damn it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to figure this out here. No? Teddy. The Shadows. Chicago. Damn it. Fluffy. Shadows. Chicago. Damn it. I don't know what the answers are. I think I'm missing one or two of the answers. I think I'm missing. I know that she said that she's from Chicago or whatever in her diary. So I got that. I got the safe. Let's leave the computer for now. We'll come back. We'll expect it later. We have this action movies. Okay, it doesn't really say anything that she needs. Okay, so we need to go here, and we need to go back down. Let me see what my oh man, I got 2 frag grenades. Okay, so I need to. I need to open up my skill basket. See, find my decking shit. Drone. Okay, decking. Okay, we need it. See. So okay, so we got our decking set 3. Okay, I did that on purpose, just so I could kind of like be like, okay, so we can go back into the room now, and we can go to the computer and do a brute force attack. Probably gonna have to, because I'm not gonna sit there and remember it all. What a password! Trust no one. What a password that is. Trust no one. Nice. Yeah. I love the line. That's funny. Okay, so now we're finding out more about Cody and what happened to her. Because apparently Miss Kubota said that she had not seen her in 2 days. And I don't know. She's got an apartment up here. I don't know why the apartment's upstairs of the seamstress using. And I know I know that we have several places in my hometown here where I live that is a bunch of apartments above stores and stuff. Because it used to be the common thing. You'd have like these little, tiny little hallways that would go up to stairs, and you go upstairs, and there'd be like this top floor. There'd be nothing but apartments in the entire floor, and the size of the building. And it'd be like little tiny apartments. It'd be like apartment with a stove maybe, maybe a washer and dryer up there. I don't know, because like a lot of people back in the day, back like in New York and stuff, they had these little passageways. You go upstairs, be all these little rooms. There'd be all these doors just everywhere upstairs, and it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. This is back in like the 1901 or 1902 kind of thing. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did it! Okay, let me put my dip in before we start doing this, because I'm going to have to be really thorough with this. Ha! So she's got history, contacts, and calendars. Maybe the history can lead us somewhere. Maybe she's got some kind of date on her calendar, or maybe she's got some kind of contact we can contact and find out what. Now, Let me just start to check the internet one more time. Just I'm gonna check YouTube one more time, just see if we're doing all right. Okay. We're still good. Great. I'm very proud, very happy. And the only time I've never found the game again. I got it for free after the 2011 hack. The 33-day, 32-day hack we had on PlayStation Network. Yeah. So I got that and I got something else. Stardust, it was like Stardust HD or something like that, I think. Or no, it was Auditorium HD. It was Auditory HD, I think. Whatever it's called. It was weird. I'd never played it maybe like 2 or 3 times. And then, hold on a second. Hey Siri, when did PlayStation release PlayStation Plus? PlayStation Plus was formed June 29th, 2010. Damn. So I had PlayStation Plus, so I didn't really care what they gave us. You got 2 free games, and they gave you, and they had this list. It was like 10 games I think were listed for free. Then they realized, well, if people have PlayStation Plus, the games that are like super old or super you know that are not really that are we can make it to where people can get free games. And they do, and they do, and they make tons of money off of the AAA titles like WWE 2K, FIFA, UFC, WWE 2K. They got the hockey games. They got EA Sports. They got Tiger Woods PGA Tour. They've got all the action games. They're going to be huge when I swear it's probably going to break the system when system's probably going to go down when for freaking next November. We got a month. We have a month. We have 11 months left until the game comes out. It's like November 7th, 18th or 19th, I think, the next year. GTA, man, I tell you what. Okay, so we got the computer here. So we got in the computer here, which is super cool. I'm very, very happy about it. Got the trophy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why, I will say that's why you save your karma points. Your karma points are your skill tree points. So basically, if you save them for when you actually really need that skill, you can have enough to get that skill without having to go run around and do other things. It just makes it so much easier. Like I had like 8 karma points, so I could spend 6 of the karma points on that. I could spend up to 6 of karma points on that. I could spend up to 8 karma points on getting that decking 3, so I could jack into this computer or break the computer. We're supposed to know passwords. We're like not like data brokers, but we're like the people that find shit, like hackers. Basically we're hackers. So basically, I'm like Neo in the Matrix. They have data ports like the Matrix. So if you know what a data port is, the data port in the back of Neo's head, that's what's on my temples. And they have a data jack that goes into the data port that puts me in there, and I can find anything and everything I want. Right. So I could summon a ton of guns. I could summon whatever I want in the deal. My love runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is the sinful. Angel is the sinful. I don't know why I started singing Jay Giles, but that's okay. Alright, so let's figure out what this computer has to offer this quest to find the Ripper. 3 days ago. Meet Delilah about gig. Meet Payco for date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. So is that met Delilah? Meet with Delilah about gig. So 3 days ago. So that's 3 days ago she met Delilah about gig. And so she met. So we got to go to Pike Place Market and find out what's going on with the zebra meat, I guess. I don't know because it looks like it has something to do with the Pike Place Market. Which you know why it's called Pike Place? Because you're in Seattle, motherfuckers. We're in Seattle, guys. All right. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry. Someone named Payco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Reading a great deal about. Oh no. Oh no. I have played the pen and paper version of this game, of this franchise, so I know what hellhounds are. I'm just gonna let you guys follow along to figure out what they are. I ain't telling you what they are. I will say one thing though. Do you want to know the one thing that I tell you? So let me give you a little history about the Ripper. If you're just joining me on this journey here, the Ripper is some guy that has a cyber enhanced left arm that has surgical tools on it. And for some reason, he's collecting on his debts. Now his debts, he's getting money back. He's getting the stuff back that he can try to resell, I guess, or whatever. But apparently, from what I can deduce and what I understand, is that all the stuff that he's getting, he kills his victim when they're alive. Basically, when they're alive, he takes out one organ and then kills the people, and the people bleed out and die, right? The organs apparently came from your best friend's mother, who offed herself apparently to Dresden, the dwarf at the chop shop. And so he's taking back all of her organs, I guess, and I don't know why. For what reason? We're gonna figure that out. Okay. We gotta go back down. We gotta go back over to the left. We're transitioning back downstairs. And there she is. Right there, sitting on the couch. She there? Is that her? Yep. How can I help you? He's a ganger. A member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Apparently, so he may either be dead or he may be hiding somewhere. Since Coyote left or disappeared. No, I'm a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. Okay, so she's vegan. She's not vegan. She's a vegetarian, so she's not fully vegan. She doesn't embrace the vegan lifestyle. She just eats vegetables. That's all she does. Did you know Jim Parks? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. If she hadn't bouncers can deal. I'd be surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out the dumpster. Yeah, apparently I see that. I mean, we went into the alley and got hijacked. Cody has a date with Peiko at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I can call a cab for you. I should be able to get you there in time. Gambottle, Caduci, good luck. Kadasia, I don't know how you pronounce that, but she's using Japanese words in some of her clues, and I'm like, okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's try this guy. Nog. Cover. Okay, we already did this guy. Johnny Clan. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, really thin, and has a cunning look about it in his eye. Howdy, name's John Clan. You new? I am. I imagine you've seen all the. Okay. True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it too. There's a secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Where's my next? We gotta find Coyote. Okay. So mission items. Oh shit. So I got those two. Okay. So bar tab receipt from Night of Murder signed by Sam Watts. Server's name was Coyote. We got those two. Okay. Going back around. I'm taking the long way around. I don't know why, but I am. Where is the? I go take the cab. Where are we going? Are we going out here? Okay. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from the Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from the probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, light streets, and urban shops, all living beneath the shadows of a massive corporate archaeologies. For many of these archaeologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s. Yeah, it's an old fucking place. Overlooking the bay now, it's a market for all things legal and illegal. A melting pot of he's and have-nots, even though more of the shops are closed. The sights, the sounds, and the smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Okay. Find Cody, his boyfriend. Okay, let's see. There he is. Patrick. This handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full and complete uninvited attention. Sir, you are a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll bite. The first step is to simply come and listen tomorrow night. Lynn Telestrin will be speaking about importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets of the better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Okay. He refurbishes flowers. What the fuck? How do you refurbish a flower? He's not there. Okay. All right. Can't go there. Okay. I don't do anything there. Okay. There's something there, but it says something, but I don't. I got a dog on a stick here. Dog on a stick. What is this? What is NARPS? I don't even know. Trying to find Peko and I can't find him. The river took her eyes. It's a crop. I hear him, I'm sure. Okay, we don't know. Okay, let me see here. Okay. So we gotta find Cody. Okay. Homicide. Now move along, please. Let me through. Please, I need to take a close. All right, officer. He's a me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. Hey, officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Officer Enrique. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a lackey hat, and a crooked grin to match. Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. So this has to be Sam's mother's eyes, then I guess. Don't need Dresden to figure out that much out. He's been looking at the body through, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn, River might as well be a ghost. I take it that you and Mr. McCluskey don't see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Plenty. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Oh, yeah. See. Hmm.
This is 300 yen. Yeah, yeah. Well, some orphans have attached more. 300 you can take it. Okay, I got the trophy for the orphans. Yeah, hey, for the orphans. His face splits in a wide grin. Exactly. I'll start an account for you. We got any useful new leads on the Ripper? I'll give you a call. Now I better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Thank you. You're welcome, Dresden. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Either coincidence, believe it or not, I'll take it. I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, have a look. That's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went from the eyes for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing, or she, I suppose. Could it be Jessica? Ooh, boy. Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absentmindedly. Oh, God damn. Probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden, working at the staffer shack around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. That's the strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. Isn't the Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery, Dresden laughs. The corner for the downtown branch is out on maternity. So she's having a baby, okay. Or he or she's having a baby, so I guess. So I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. Any signs of magic? Now that, now that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics teams though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam Watts' liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I take Aguirre's over McCluskey any day of the week. Hey, I figure I help you out. If I help you out, there's a better of chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. Hmm. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden stands, turn back the body, and then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. The elf stands before you may quit, before you may quiet possibility be the ugliest. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulous, clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give you the look of an undertaker from a centuries past. He notices you approach as he looks at it. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles in a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his mission. Again, we didn't good answer. A good evening to you and your friend in the corner. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged out cleanly. And notice, okay, you notice, yeah, okay, gotcha. Huh? Where? Just a scan suspected. Scotty was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder facility it would be taken to. Interesting. Well, there are those who might be interested in purchasing some of our parts, sure, but that's pretty poor to inquire from at a site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Should be hard to spot if it comes back around. Shouldn't be hard to spot. He shouldn't be hard to spot if he's ugly as hell. Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley. They're dead. Anytime. Okay. You gotta go that far. No, not really. Hey guy, you have any extra wind? Just need some Skuros on from Jack over there. Thanks, Chummer. And we're back around the back corner here. Okay. Hmm. The orc before you wears strong suffered shack employee group get up. The uniform is well kept and well fitted. but the tears streamed down his large, croaked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Yeah, what's it to you? Oh, fuck you then, nigger. Dumbass. You go that way. Now where I'm supposed to go from here. Hmm. Let's see where we're supposed to go here. Mark Yellow, the Cutters gang. Young, clean shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with inactive legs, and he took over his approach. Yeah, might be. Who the hell are you? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mr. Delilah. Sure, I know of him. Sure. Blake doesn't allow any Cutters to take side gigs though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Uh-oh. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs the drug ring out of the hellhole. The hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She'd been looking for a way to settle the score with the guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out of the under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job. I'm sure of it. And if this thing's get her, at the grim determination in Paco's eyes, I'm going over there. Are you coming? Damn right we will. Mm. We gotta find the meat emporium. Everywhere she's gonna speak at the Universal Brotherhood. find out where we're gonna go here. We found the market. The smell of meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The picture on the back of the stand features a much older version of the man in front of you. This is Manny. As soon as he notices Peiko, property eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know you can't afford more. You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. You must be Murray. Do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Murray's my dad. Now what do you want? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams. Okay. Oh shit. That's why Cody wanted Seaver meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie. Jay keeps locked up somewhere in the Royal. And if she never picked it up, whatever. Anything else? Nope. I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. Look it up. I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Don't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours. Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our win. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Oh shit. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do shit about the even if I wanted to. Tell me. Tell that to my dad. Gotta find out the pets market. There's a way to get out of here, I think. Here we go. There they are. I found it. Come on, guys. Let's go find Coyote. Okay. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There are a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers uncertainly. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people live here. Turn to BTLs, better than something, I forget. Forget what this stands for. Better than what? Something. It's better than something. Something. And it's better than this, better than life. And I tell you what, Chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's life through them and wreck your brain in the process. The front door of the royal apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie cry for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out where she knows about the night of Sam's murder. gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna stop here for now, I think. We're in the apartments. We're finding out more about it. Coyote's here. We need to hurry. She's good, but well, these better than life guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. It's like getting like heroin or something. Okay, sure I get it.